welcome back to my channel. This is Goddess of Light Tarot. Getting ready to do your August mid-month reading. I do apologize for them being a bit late. I was getting my son ready for school and just got a little bit behind, but hopefully be able to give you some messages that'll help with the end of August going into September. Love you guys so much. I really am one of those people who is very fond of my sun sign, but it's also my moon sign. So I'm kind of like a Leo through and through. So I definitely want to connect with you guys, but I'm also telling people at the beginning of every video that I'm going to try to hush and shuffle and get you guys your reading out because, again, I was late, so I do apologize for that. Alright, so this is Leo, Sun, Moon, and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Leo. What are my messages for Leo? I'm going to also be using the Darting Virtue Angels Love Oracle cards as well as her Butterfly Oracle cards. I love those. What are my messages for my lovely dear Leos? Leo fam. What are my messages for my Leos? What are my messages for my Leos? My messages for my Leos. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. And this is intended to be a love reading. Okay. These. Alright, we have 10 of Fire and 7 of Earth. So there may be something, you may be having some financial issues or finances have been stressing you out. And it's the end of the month, so that definitely can be a thing. I know that it can be difficult, you know, trying to make ends meet when you are on a limited budget or you're trying to invest, you're trying to save, you know, those type of things. And it's kind of hard sometimes. I know it's hard for me to save, so sometimes it can be difficult to get what you need to do done and do what you want to do as well. You know, I like to shop and all that good stuff. Alright, so what are my love messages, my love oracle messages for my Leos? Okay, we got 2 that just kind of popped out, so we're going to keep those 2. What are my love oracle? What are my butterfly angels? And this is about change. This is any indication of change is what the butterfly oracles are about. They're for life changes. So, you know, the kids are going back to school. There's, you know, some people are going back to work. There's just a lot of different things that are changing going into the month of September. So let's see what we have. Okay, our overall energy is a 5 of Cups. So the way that I'm going to see this, Leos, is that you are experiencing a loss. You're experiencing a loss of some sort. Something has gotten you to where you are sad, unhappy. But the beautiful thing about the 5 of Cups, and I love the meaning of this card, is that even though things are not the way you'd hope, there's so much more that is still there for you, and you just have to see it. So hopefully we can figure out why that's our overall energy and see if we can find a better energy. And see, look right up under it. I'm going to show you. Let me get the deck back. Right up under the 5 of Cups is the Sun. Okay, so we have the potential to turn this around, Leo. You know, I definitely believe that. Okay, so we have the Lovers card. Could be dealing with a Gemini, but you also could be dealing with a relationship, and this relationship could be causing you a lot of emotional distress. We have the 4 of Coin here. So the 4 of Coin, especially when it comes to love readings and relationship, is about holding on too tightly to something that you might need to let go of, not opening up to somebody in a relationship, not making a choice. This is also, I consider this a very stubborn energy, the 4 of Coin. So there could be something that you're holding on to, or a lover that you're holding on to, that needs to be let go. Okay. So what else do we have here? 8 of Earth. So another thing that I'm getting very clearly is that you could be trying to save money. You could be working really hard. You could be really focused on your coin because things have been a little bit tight. So you could be holding the purse strings very, very tightly because there is a need to get certain things done and it's important that you do so. So you might just kind of be focused on your money right now. The Knight of, I'm about to say the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands is here, so you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius like yourself, but this also could be you just kind of passionately moving forward with something. If it's a relationship, you could be moving forward, or there is a call for you to move forward. Because with the 4 of coin here and the 8 of coin, it may seem that you might need to work on something in your relationship, and it's telling you to go ahead and move forward and take that action. Okay, so we have the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is about indecision. 2 of Swords is about not knowing which way to go and then not doing anything because you don't know which way to go. All right, the exact opposite of this energy. 2 of Swords is the exact opposite of this energy. So as I was saying, I do think this is Spirit calling you to make a move, to create what it is that you want, to make a forward movement decision instead of kind of staying stuck. 4 of coin also could be staying stuck, because again, this is holding on to something very tightly and not really knowing what to do. You could stay in this 4 of coin energy, but what I'm seeing is, go ahead and move forward. The 9 of coin is here, so lots of earth. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but the thing that I'm also seeing is you at the end of the month being very focused on your finances. Finances may be out of balance. Finances could have kind of been topsy-turvy, and so you have this choice. You may have a choice with the Lovers here to move forward in a different direction on your job as well, and you may be a little bit conflicted about whether or not you want to do that. Whether you want to change, jobs or do something different, ask for a raise, whatever the case may be. But I'm seeing a very large focus on your money, or just a focus on the tangible right now. The stars here, so that is beautiful. That's wishes coming true. This is you getting what you want. There may be a wish that you could be a little bit up in the air about whether or not it's going to happen for you, or you're fearful and you're, have a lot of trepidation. And what I'm seeing is yes. To me, this is a yes card. So whatever it is that you're trying to get done, if you're looking for a job, or if you wanted to do something to increase your finances, you're getting a clear path to say, go ahead and do it. 8 of earth, 9 of earth, it's all about focusing your time and attention on the things that are going to bring you abundance. Okay. Ooh, now we have the King of Earth. So definitely could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn person. And if you are, it does look like you are holding on to this relationship and you're trying to work on it. Meanwhile, though, you still have this desire to kind of be in luxury. Again, like I was saying, if it is financially focused, you may be embodying the King of Earth and be just really focused on your financial situation and finding ways to save money, working really hard so that you can save money and get the things that you want. Because I definitely feel that 9 of Earth embodies Leo energy, because it's all about luxuriating, spending time with yourself. If you are self-employed, if you have your own business, it does look like things are in a go mode for you. If you are afraid to kind of invest, it does say that you can go ahead and invest. The star being here says go ahead and invest. Do what it is that you're thinking about doing, because it's going to work out for you. But if this is relationship oriented, you are holding on to this person. You want to work this out with this earth sign. You're unsure about what their intentions are, but it does look like your desire is to work things out and to move things forward. Okay. Last card, 5 of coins. So there's a lot of earth here. This is a very earth heavy reading. So for those of you that are dealing with earth signs, it does look as if there is a lot of earth here. So the 5 of coin, again, is about if this is a financial issue that you are worried about, your fear of being left out in the cold financially is kind of unwarranted, only because we have the star. So the star is about hope. The star is about feeling like you can move forward. So if this is a relationship where you was trying to kind of figure, because we do have the Lovers, which is a 2. We have the 2 of Air, which is a 2, which is just kind of like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Go in the way that's going to create the most abundance for you, whatever that looks like for you. If there is somebody you have to leave out in the cold, if there is a relationship that is coming to an end, go ahead and let that happen, because it does look like you have the ability to get what you want. But don't let this stop you. Don't let this put you in fear of being financially strapped. You have the energy of the 4 of coins, so go ahead and save your coin. Don't allow, this fear of movement to keep you stagnated. I'm just a very big a protester of stagnation. I just don't believe that it serves anyone. I know that fear is real, and I know that fear can be helpful and healthy in certain circumstances, but in most circumstances, it's just unhealthy and it's unproductive. So don't sit in fear. Don't be fearful. The 9 of coin is here. So with the 9 of coin being here, I have less worry about the 5 of coin. I think that you can, with the rest of these earth sign cards, get what it is that you want, especially if it comes when you're talking about your finances. And if this is an earth sign relationship and you guys are going through a tough time, it still does look like you can work things out. All right, religious factors. So the religious factors card is basically my spirituality card. Some people will say that it represents differences. I'm just a big advocate of saying that you need to kind of go within, and your spiritual journey is affecting your ability to get what you want. So if you've been praying, if you've been meditating, this card is showing that those things are at the forefront of your mind. And true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So, for those of you that are in relationships, it does look like I was saying, that you should give it a try and make it work. Go ahead and try to work things out. If you guys do have a lot of differences, maybe you guys have different financial outlooks. Maybe you spend more and they, are spendthrift. Maybe they're very, very frugal. If they're an earth sign, I can guarantee you they probably are very frugal. And you have this 9 of coin energy where you just want to have a good time and you want to spend your money the way you want to. And with work and finances being at the, at the forefront, it does look like it may cause an issue. This card is perfect for this reading. It says fears surrounding money. So you have this energy of, successful self-employment, and then we have uncertain self-employment. So there's this warring. It could be you warring with yourself, but it also could be you warring with your partner about how to do financial things. All right, with the 2 of swords. This is, kind of being at a standstill, or, a stalemate, because you guys have very different views of how to work your finances. But again, I will say, like I said, the star is here. The star is happy times, make positive long-term changes. So you're on the right path. So whatever the path is, you are on the right path. Do not let this fear, this is the partner you should be with. So don't let this fear of, okay, we're different in so many different ways, and we don't we don't agree on every little thing, stop you from working on things, because I do think that it's worth it here. Changing your mind. So the changing your mind card is about self-doubt. It's about really trying to figure out whether you're making the right decision. And again, with the 2 of swords, I do get that energy of wanting to know that you're making the right decision, possibly in your financial life. This card means you change your mind about a previous decision and you're struggling with the possible repercussions. Maybe you're worried about what other people may think, or whether you or another will suffer consequences due to your second thoughts. You know more now than when you made your original decision. Perhaps you could have uncovered this information with little more investigation. Nonetheless, the circumstances unfolded as they did for a higher purpose. Learn from your former actions so that in the future you can take your time doing research prior to making decisions. In the meantime, know that changing one's mind is an option for us all. So this could be honestly about reevaluating your financial situation. You may have actually overspent with the 5 of coin. You may have invested poorly. You may have, you know, had a situation where you gave out money that you didn't have, or you spent money you didn't have, and that could have caused an issue with your relationship, and then it just could have caused an issue with yourself where you're now feeling disappointed and sad and frustrated. But what I'm, like I said, what I'm seeing here is that you do have the ability to turn it around with the star and make things better with forward movement. Don't stay stuck. If you made a mistake, if you overspent, if you know, are trying to figure out how you're going to make ends meet, just don't stay stuck in that, oh, woe is me energy. Know that you do have the right to change your mind, and everybody goes through these situations where they learn life lessons, and just continue to move forward. Okay, Leo? I love you guys so much, and I'm going to see you guys in September.